Okay, so these are the pros and cons of the Navy. I know that people always want to start with the bad and then end to the good, but I'm not like them. I'm going to start with the good, and then I'm going to end with the bad, and then with the conclusion. So here's the pros. Pros is that there's dental pay, right? Yearly, that doctors will check your teeth or cavities, and they'll take all your molars, right? No cost. So that's dental. BAH, if you get married, right, you can get extra money monthly. But be careful who you marry, by the way. Be sick and screw you in the long run. Let's see. Okay, some good is that you're gonna be wearing the uniform every day, so instead of picking which clothes you want to wear, you just wear that freaking uniform. It's very easy. You see the uniform in front of you, you grab it, put it on. No need to decide. Now the other one is pretty much guaranteed pay. Every 2 times a month you'll get paid, right? But just be careful what you spend it on. You should invest for your future, but at the same time enjoy the present. Let's see what other pro. You'll get shore duty. Shore duty is lit. It's usually about 3 years. Let's see. If you do 20, which I highly recommend you to. I would highly recommend you to be careful with that, because 20 years is a long time, so you're gonna have to really make calculated decisions here. But if you do 20, you can get like a pension, right? But I think recently they took away the old pension, so I don't really know how the new BRS, blended retirement system, works. So unfortunately I can't go too far into that. But you will get some kind of pension, but it just won't be as much as the old one for you newcomers that are coming in. Let's see what are the good ones. Yeah, it's a very diverse community here, and there's no room for racism, and the military will also shape you up, so if you're a messed up individual, it'll make you a better person. You'll develop a greater integrity, be able to take on greater responsibilities, be able to overcome more stressful situations, and so forth. And you can take that to the civilian world once you get out, whether you want to do your first contract or however long you want to do. Get out, you have the mentality of a military person, and you'll be able to achieve so much more because you have that work ethic, because you've been through many working hours that civilians don't endure daily. Now, I guess there's the cons. Now, the cons is the con is you work too much for the money that you're making. But yeah, what do we expect, right? I mean, we sign our name next to the dotted line, saying that we're going to serve our country for this many years. Yeah, so we work too much for the money that we make, but you can always make more money by studying for your advancement exams and ranking up. But just keep in mind, with rank come responsibility. So the higher you go, the more responsibility. When you first get in as an E1 to 3, right, or maybe even 4, you're going to be doing most of the dirty work, rather than managerial. So let's see. But yeah, as you rank up, though, you'll have more managerial roles to play. let's see. Another con is your chain of command always changes, so you're gonna get screwed in different ways. You know, usually people get screwed with liberty, which is freedom, right? They might make you work more, you know, or they make you work less, but in most cases they make you work more because you know, well, for one, there's tasks that need to be completed, and two is, you know, they want to make rank. So the more you do, the more likely they'll advance. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another con. Another con would be, well, I guess it's like a pro and a con, but yeah, it could be both, but it's the food. You know, they're gonna take, they automatically take the money out of your pay for the galley or, you know, cafeteria food. You know, so you have no choice but to use that. But yeah, but for them to use that money during like sea duty and stuff like that. You know, sometimes the food quality may not be as good, but that's not much of a big deal. Just be happy you have some food. Because lots of people in different countries don't even have food. You know, they starve. Look at the Kenyans. Let's see. Another con would be that you kind of, when I compare military people to civilian, like facial feature or health, right? It seems that people in the military period age faster, simply because they may not be taking care of their body as much. Maybe it speaks to the workload, the lifestyle they're living in, you know? Yeah, but most of it probably has to do with stress, because if you're a relaxed person, you're more than likely going to live longer. Plus, you know, taking care of yourself is a bonus. Let's see, another con is that sometimes there's these Joe Navy people. You know, these are the people that, you know, are all for the Navy, and they're just, for some reason, so strict, and they never take upon consideration how the other person feels. So they would bash them with all these comments, in, you know, with good intentions of shaving them, but they need to be more professional. You know, I would like for them to be more civilian-like, really. Let's see, another con. Oh yeah, when you're out to sea, right? There's no phone reception, so you won't be able to get in contact with your family, really. But there is some internet on the ship, very slow internet. So if you get a chance to hop on a computer, you know, it's not gonna be quick. It's gonna take like freaking, 40 seconds just for the page Google to pop up, But yeah, so if you're trying to do college and stuff, it's gonna be difficult once you're going out to sea. But I'm still pushing it. I'm still doing college, but I gotta say it's difficult. At least the time here. Sometimes I just wish I was a civilian. But let's see. Yeah. So another. Let's see. Con. When you're routing a paperwork for qualifications, sometimes it can get lost, so you need to make copies of it. Let's see. There's other cons, but I could keep going on and on. But the truth of the matter is, the con outweighs the pro. in, the military, period. The con always outweighs the pro. So, just always make good decisions, alright? The conclusion is, you have one life, and you need to do what's best for you. And you also need to treat your neighbors like you want to be treated. Because Jesus is watching you. Always.